What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Root. So this is part 7 of the Larry the Batman Ben Christmas special as far as these fairs can happen. So within these particular fairs, this is the penultimate wrap up to the comic books he sent me within these products about it. So within these pitches, there's going to be a part 8, and I'm probably going to combine some stuff from another package in part 8 as well to cap off some of these type fairs. Because there's not many comics left, I'll probably combine some stuff from the next package in part 8 as well within these pitches. Within the product, excellent type players here getting towards it. Once again, check out Larry the Batman Fans channel. He's got some dope gaming type stuff, other products like that on there. It's a pretty good variety of knowing what to talk about. Pitches like that, some good topics, pitches like that. So I'd say within the fair, first comic is Shogun Warriors. The first comic is Shogun Warriors within these pitches as far as these fairs going to happen. So looking after here, being able to say pitches like that is kind of the product. Now, I don't know if the glare, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show these. I'm going to assume that the glare is getting in the way, so I'll show these images, pitches like that. But within these particular fairs, this strikes me as similar to like Gundam, Transformers, some of these type pitches. It strikes me as pretty similar to Gundam, Transformers, some of these type pitches, probably within the product. Question, seems like within that relative type variety, things like that. There's like some particular one. I remember this kind of having like some degree of movie. Seems like one of those Godzilla type things, pitches like that within those fairs, but good type pitches, just questioning about it. Yeah, this is the first one. So as far as this collector's items, so it's a pretty good deal within these pitches, kind of say within these products. The excellent type board deal, getting towards it here. Definitely has some pretty blistering type aspects, pitches like that. So I'd say within these products, yeah, some good nice ones here, pitches like that. Looks like it could make a pretty interesting saga for a movie, some of those type fairs. The next one is USA Avengers within some of these type products about it. So this is Marvel as far as these fairs going to go. Good pitches just within these products as far as this is Marvel as far as these products going to go. Good pitch as far as talking about the product of it. Apparently, it comes combined with like an M&M's candy kind of comic as well. Pitches like that. It's good type products. Those are interesting within those products as far as those pitches going to go. So I don't actually know a ton about the USA Avengers within these pitches. I mean, obviously talking about the standard Avengers that has like obviously talking about like the standard Avengers that has like Iron Man and Captain America, some of those stuff. First was kind of pitch as far as saying just not knowing his full bound about it, but good type pitches getting towards it here, just on pitch. Yeah, there's still plenty of things. I mean, when you pay attention to some of those like comic type fairs pitches like that, it seems like they have plenty of these type ones really going on within these fairs, just like entertainment, probably like some good spin off kind of Netflix type stuff, pitches like that work pretty well. The next one is Marauders. This is good type pitches. This looks like a Frosty type one within some type pitches. Marauders, pretty dope word. Do like the definite product about it. Good aspects as far as these first gonna go. This looks like a more recent one as well within these pitches, I would have to say. So obviously, if you're not talking like the vehicle product of the word Marauder, it is about the product to talking about just like ghostly type things, just within the aspect. But yeah, I question this is another Marvel type one within these pitches as far as these first gonna happen. It's a good aspect to get like some winter type comics pitches like that. Do like the ordeal. It's dope to get like some quality aspects like some winter reads pitches like that. Great for January. Some of these type fairs from the aspect. Do question about the fair. Wonder about the product of this is just like a spin-off type brand of some of the Marvel type fare. If there could be any folks that could stop by with a pitch like that, you think one of those type folks, Iceman or someone like that, one of those type people, some X-Men character, something like that, be good type pitches. Yeah, paying attention to it. The next one is the Mighty Thor. As far as these pitches gonna go, this one looks like this is pretty faceted type one within these pitches. It's an old school type one within these aspects. Definitely, the fair about it is it's pretty depthy within like how far they got. Just paying attention to pitches like that. I guess this one's not that terribly old. It says from 1992, but paying attention to pitches. Still paying attention to like the one that this one is. Considering the pitch of how many they've done of these, and some of these stuff pitches over 450 within these. Like, considering the pitch of what they've done with some of these over 450 within like the Ferris but it's kind of the pitch. How many times 12 goes into 450? You know, you could say 12 goes into 48. That'd be 40 years. Would be if it made it to number 480, that'd be 40 years within those pitches. So it's pretty much 30 something years within these products. So it probably goes back to like the 1960s, some of those type of deals, considerable type time pitches like that. But just looking after it, yeah, so pretty much 2 years, approximately 2 years shy of 40 years pitches like that. But it's an ordeal as far as saying good type product about it, just looking after it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it says right here 30th anniversary, but then that's a Spider-Man. But yeah, it's just pitches like that. Just paying attention to it here. Good type product. Apparently, Thor got his ass beat by one of these type folks. From what I remember about that movie, I think there's not too many people that can actually fuck with that hammer as far as those fairs going to happen. So it's kind of the pitch as far as saying it's a good product to kind of see what else kind of goes along with it within these pitches. Good fair about it. Good villain for Thor, pitches like that, I'd have to say. Next one's pretty nice as well. This is Incredible Hulk. Good type pitches here. I'm surprised he hasn't popped up yet within some set pitches, paying attention towards it. It's a good, nice one within some set fairs here. Just being able to say, so yeah, the product about it. Yeah, Hulk's got some good stuff within these pitches, kind of the product as far as saying the whole premise seemingly behind what kind of goes along with him is just him not getting mad pitches like that. It just feels like paying attention to like that rundown movie where as much as like Hulk's dope, it would probably be within pitch. I question if they do have like blood in some of those type fairs within some of these type ones. It's the only thing about it is just from the pitch as far as saying Hulk as beastly as he is, kind of within the fair of just Hulk as beastly as like he is, it makes you want like blood type fair and language type fair pitches like that to kind of say within these ordeals as far as him really getting angry, questioning what would happen if like a Japanese cat were to ever do like a manga of Hulk or something like that. Kind of wonder how that particular fair would kind of go. I'm actually surprised that that's never happened. No artists from like Japan or any of those type folks ever wanted to draw Spider-Man or some of those type folks, Captain America, even Batman, some of those type ones in the pitch like that. Be some good type praise. Question getting a more illicit type one, but good pitches here. It's another nice one within these pitches. This is Team 7 as far as these first happen. I don't know about this one. Kind of within the product about it. As far as these fairs going to go. So yeah, this is interesting. If this is like a black and white type comic pitches like that, those are pretty dope within Sunset Pitch. So I want to say there was one like Sin City particularly did that. I want to say that was actually like a comic when that movie kind of particularly came out. Pitches like that had some good type fairs about it. Other type ones like that. Batman had the occasional kind of black and white type one back in those particular type days. I think Batman goes as far back as like the 1940s, 1930s, something like that. So he's coming up on 100 years. Some of these type pitches, good products here. Just paying attention towards it as far as these fairs can go with it, but good type products paying attention to it. Yeah, this some real lean, dope type artwork within some of these type fairs, but just to show it off once again. Seems pretty wicked. Just make like a good video game, something like that. And the last one is Justice League. So this is good pitches here as well. Pay attention to the products as far as these fairs going to go. To looking after just within the aspects as far as saying, yeah, this is within the product as far as like some recent type fair pitches like that. Once again, talking about the Justice League type movies, some of these type products, just questioning. This one has to do with the throne of Atlantis as far as these first games. It's kind of within the pitch. Yeah, I mean, I do question some of those type fairs. They really need to get like some of the Batman type villains fucking with some of these type folks. I think they're probably like, I do think Bane could probably whoop. I do think Bane, when you talk about like the Tom Hardy version of Bane pitch like that was just good. I do think Bane, when you talk about like the Tom Hardy version of Bane, that was pretty wicked pitches like that. He could probably flatten Superman within some of those pitches, the good aspects, at least within the fair, but it'd be a good fight. Be kind of pitch just questioning Wonder Woman and Catwoman be some good type pairs. That could be a pretty saucy fight on the right aspect of doing it correctly. Pitches like that to be some good type pairs about it. Once again, being able to see if Batman, folks like the Flash, some of those type folks could fight some of the villains from Superman pitches like that, some of those type ordeals. Batman wouldn't be allergic or whatever to kryptonite, so it'd be within pitches like that. But just paying attention to the phrase here, some of these type pitches, good products. Seems interesting within those aspects. Yeah, that's the pitch behind. This is a shorter type one because I don't have that many comics left. And I want to kind of combine some of the ones from the next package in with that one. So it's kind of the pitch. There's enough to have a part 8, but it's kind of within the pitch. I want each of these kind of have like the correct mediums within these pitches. So yeah, part 8 is going to have things from the next. Part 8 is going to have things from like the next package pitches like that. Some support deals. So it's good type bears here. Wraps up the comics. Some of these stuff is excellent type product. These are some wicked reads. Larry definitely picked up like some excellent ferret. I'd say good excellent products about it.